Hi, down there, yeah. Scott, why would you make a post about something, then delete the post so no one would see the post anymore? Have you changed your mind since that post? Because I can't find it anywhere. It's not a pinned topic. I went on FNAF sister location. I went FNAF 4. It's not there. I don't know what it could be. And all that's on FNAF, well, 4 is that sister location is that he's talking about the FNAF post update, the update of the port, and he will try to fix this the best as he can. However, after that, he talks. There was another post where he talks about how you can't make it. You can't start sucking on a turd. It's not a turd, Scott. Yeah, you can say, yeah, there was bad things about it, but people still enjoyed the game. Like me, when I said in like, is it good, that it's the exact same thing with FNAF. It's FNAF is where I basically compared Star Fox Zero to FNAF World. And what happened to Star Fox Zero? Its sales people started hating on the game. They didn't like the game because it went back to the old ways of doing things. So yeah, it was actually a pretty neat comparison that I actually made. Some people liked the game, and some people just didn't like it at all, and soon nobody liked it. However, with you, Scott, you tried to make it right. You knew what was wrong with the game, and you knew what had to be changed to make it a better game. So that's why you released update 1. And you knew that liked more story. So that's why you created update 2. You created more of the story, more fun things to have. A better game. And it was awesome. I love playing FNAF World. It's, like I said in that video, one of my favorite games of all time. And yet you still stopped it after update 2? Where it literally said to be continued at the end. Scott, I think abandon this. You said yourself before this that you are a storyteller at heart. Yes, you can make fun and light of how laugh at how badly this game is and how it almost destroyed the franchise. And I think that would be hilarious because, yes, why it did almost destroy it, it gave us something to laugh at as Scott made a baddie. But it was still a good game for some people. People still liked the game. No matter how badly you poured your soul into making it. You can't just call a turtle game without fixing some stuff. It comes better over time. And people eventually realize that. I mean, the Diamond Minecart was one of the people who played your game. And he's still one of the problem with YouTubers. Is he He's one of the biggest YouTubers. So when he started playing FNAF, a lot of people got interested into this game of wacky zany proportions. Even if it was random, even if it was crazy, it was fun. It was hilarious, and it was kid friendly. And that was matters most. But you can't end it here. Like I said before, you are a storyteller at heart. You said this before once. And you can't end it here. The story is not complete because you didn't complete it. You left it with a to be continued. And you know when you deleted that post, you knew you up. You act up because you knew that there had to be an update 3. There had to be a way to the story to end. Your storyteller heart, Scott. But even you won't let things end without an ending. And update 2 didn't end without an ending. Yes, some people might say sister location is the ending. Where did that will come into it? Yes, low bit appears one time. One time. And it's never seen again. Yeah, she's all seen in Custody, but that doesn't count because it's not canon. She's seen one time. And that's it. And that's, I think, is the real problem. Like I said, the Caprices fee always says you must complete things to make things the satisfying at all. You might say, oh, but the mobile fault is the third update because it changes a lot of stuff. Yeah, it does change a lot of stuff. It changes the final boss to a rainbow. And it changes some of the dialogue to represent, yes, we know that a rainbow is the final boss. Doesn't talk about Chipper still. Hello, Chipper. Even in this Worldport game. Good. Even, and I can't even get it to play on my phone. No, literally, I got it on my phone, and I can't play it. Seriously, I turn on the game, press continue. There's no music on the menu screen, by the way. All those weird eye things, you know. You know the ones that goes and say, we put it back together. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, those don't do that. But the humor still is. Like I said, still not really explaining the rules of the world. Not crazy, but it's still a good game. See, FNAF World on the mobile does exist, and the sound is on. Does work. So if I try to test continue and press done, with a very good we need one more. Not pressing anything, not pressing everything. It goes back to the main menu. I don't know why, but it just does. It's like the game crashes halfway through loading. And even worse, before you can say, but Elliot is FNAF is, you could just delete the game and try to upload it again. Can't do that for it's boundly offline. Okay. Actually, let's go check that. Yep, FNAF World offline. It is offline. Get out of off. few hours. Now it's no longer there. So, like I said, nothing there. So he literally removed the up thing, the whole thing, because the game wasn't good enough. He tried to get all of the stuff into one big package. The boss fights, the enemy faces, all that, all the map as well. To make the battles between the bosses. But however, that meant withdrawing the map every single goddamn time, making the loading screens a lot longer than they should be. I think he's now fixing that, but I'm not entirely sure. Because he said in the blog that he is fixing that. So it has to be cast on remote devices. So that's the idea. Because people have reported that it wasn't on iOS. Even in the short time span the game was online. So the game was online, now it's offline, so if you didn't get for that, well, too bad, you can't play it. And even if you can get, and it's like mine where it doesn't work and just sends you back, yeah, you're basically screwed. But which is free, I guess. But he still took it off because he knew that some things had to be fixed, and so he's now fixing them. Problems like the thing. So anyway, yeah. Even though this took up most of his time, I say it has its own. Like I said in that video, it has its own feel to it, and that's what I personally like about RPGs. Yes, there's so many bits and times, but what I like is spin-offs from that setting. Like the Mario and Luigi series, where Caputo on that video brought a whole different kind of style. Where you dodge enemy attacks. And all that. The rules ended you. Oh, well, it's another RPG which I like to bring up. And the thing when Colin goes, it's yet another RPG I'd like to bring up. All these RPGs drifted from the norm, and they still worked. What they were. They were RPGs. Yes, the story was intriguing. Yes, it was long as hell. But RPGs don't not need to be long. Hell, your RPG only takes around about 25 hours to complete. Only on update 1, and could take longer to be with update 2. It's just that you don't give it time. People just don't give it time to notice, to understand that This is different. This is another idea. This is not a RPG that you should take lightly. Yes, some things are problems, death bites and shit that are OP. But I personally like them that way because in hard mode they really help you out a lot because they don't feel as unbalanced as they do in normal mode. Plus, that means gives you a lot less experience tokens than they do on mode. But the game, I don't know what's for the future of FNAF World. Even if it's dead, I'm trusting Scott that he is doing something about it. Because, like I said before, I don't believe Scott is one guy that would leave a story incomplete just for the mystery of it. Yes, he likes spreading his lore out, but even with the FNAF games, he finished it with a final chapter where all 4 games were connected in that one saga. All 4 of them were sharing the same lore as one another. And yes, you could say, but FNAF the Civilized. No, the original 4 games were connected, and that's it. The Civilized came out after FNAF 4. And FNAF World. So it doesn't count. So all those games are self-contained in as fact. They happened, but it's not a part of the law. They are meant to be dissected separately. Yes, some things connect now to some things in sister cases and the fact fansites in general. But as I noticed in my readings of the book, some things are also different there, like how the spring locks at the original Freddy Fazbear's Diner. Yes, if you see me read the book, there are in fact spring locks there. And that is canon to sister location. Because both the games are connected. Game and the book is connected to explore the world. So, what I think Scott has next to us, I don't know, but I wanted personally to just finish the lore of FNAF World before he moves on to make another game. Or just take another break. He deserves it, man, because he still has the 2nd and 3rd book, which is apparently a guidebook. Seriously, a guidebook to the lore. What is it going to be called? Five Nights at Freddy's Lot Box. So I had to. Anyway, this has been That One Elliot signing out. And hoping that Scott noticed this because I kind of want him to.